everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, and I'd like to welcome you to the 4th Annual Crafty Christmas in July. So that's 25. And the hashtag this year is Crafty Christmas in July 25. Okay, so like I said, I'd like to welcome you to our event. It's going to run from July 1st to the 31st. And we've got 30 collaborators, 50 videos, and 20 prizes and a drawing at the end of the month. Well, actually on August 3rd. And I forgot to tell you this last time because I was a little bit discombobulated, I guess. The kits for the collaborators, which are our video makers, have been donated by Stacy McDaniel of Crafty Dragon Creation and Karen Villanova of Creative Paper Artisan. The kit that I'm using is Steampunk Christmas, and it's the kit by Crafty Dragon Creation. Now, the next set of videos I do for the Crafty Christmas in July will be using the kit from Karen, which is the Christmas mice and mushrooms. Okay, now both of these kits are available at their Etsy shops, and the links and everything are going to be below. There's one big Linktree link, and it's going to be Linktree/Crafty Christmas in July 25. You just click on that, and it takes you to all of the videos in order from everybody, all the collaborators, starting with the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th day of the month. It also takes you to Stacy and Karen's, I think it's their Linktrees. It might be their Etsy shops. I might have gone straight to the Etsy's, but I think I went to their Linktrees. And then there's also a Linktree link to everyone that donated prizes. So all of the people that donated prizes to our collaboration, you can go there and then visit their Etsy shops too and show some support. So that would be great. Just to show you how busy we're going to be this month real quick. I'm not going to read from it or anything. I'm just going to show you how full our calendar is. The only time you get a break is on the weekends. We have one video on Saturday and one on Sunday. Now, the drawing that I was talking about. Now, there'll be a drawing on Sunday, August 3rd for the Crafty Christmas in July 25 event or collaboration. The drawing will be held on the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel, and I will have to record it and then post it as soon as I record it. I can't do it live because the software I use, well, I might be able to. No, I can't do it live on YouTube and use the software that I use, okay? So I will do the drawing and then post it immediately on Sweet Pea Papers on the 3rd. And I usually do it really early in the morning, say 2, 3 a.m. So it'll be there for you when you go and look. So the 20 prizes include free junk journal kits and ebooks. Now, I've written an ebook called From Junk to Gems, and it's about junk journaling. And then the lady from the Serendipitous Crafter, I believe, has written an ebook that you'll get as well if you're the winner of that prize. And we've got lots of the members of the collaboration have donated prizes. I only took prizes from people that were actually in the collaboration. So go ahead and show your support for them. So now entering the contest is easy. Just create a Christmas project. It can be with any papers. It doesn't have to be one of the 2 kits that we're using, even though if you do, that would be great. Post a picture or pictures, video or videos of your project or projects in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group with the Crafty Christmas in July hashtag. Now, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group is one of the links in the Linktree, okay? And it says Facebook, I believe. If not, I'll double check and make sure that it does, because I'm recording this on the 9th of June. Each post, not picture, is worth 1 entry in the drawing. You can enter more than 1 post per day. Can't be the same picture, obviously, or video, but you can enter more than 1 a day for more entries in the drawing. And you need to post your entries by July 31st of 2025. Don't forget, a hashtag is Crafty Christmas in July 25. That's all there is for that. I think I got through that pretty quick. Okay, I'm all sniffly again, so just ignore me. I was eating breakfast and I sucked a piece of omelet down to my lungs. Now, the bad news is that we went through all of this, or I went through all of this, and we had these two big signatures. I believe these two papers are out of the signature. And then I realized I don't really have enough time to do the two signatures in 6 videos. So what we're going to do is I can throw a couple extra videos in there, but it still wouldn't be enough. And I don't have enough papers to do that either. So we're going to do one big signature, so I had to reprint. We might use some of this stuff, like this page, you know, cut this out and use it as ephemera. And this one too, even though this page is going to be in the journal. So what I've done is I've narrowed it down and printed on both sides these papers. Okay, and some of them are the writing pages, some of them are the backing pages, so that we have somewhere to write and decorate. Now, we need to, these are 3 of the backing papers, or 4 of the backing papers with no printing on the back, because they're for belly bands and pockets and things like that. If I find that I need one printed front and back, I will put the video on hold, print it really quick, and then come right back. Okay, I've got these already printed front and back. 1, 2, 3, and then this half of this one, which we can use for this. I cut out the bird on the other half. See it printed upside down. I had 2 pages I accidentally turned upside down. So we've got that. We've got I don't know about that as ephemera. It's a little big, and it's going to make obvious that it was repeated from a page. And then, oh, I've got this one. So I've got 2 of these. So that's probably too many. Anyway, so that's what I've got now. I've also got where I fussy cut this bird out because I thought he was pretty cool. And we still have the envelope and the notepad, a couple of cards, and some pieces of ephemera. So I'm going to set this to the side for right now. So what we need to do is figure out what order we're going to put these in. This is going to be our center page. So I went ahead, I've already inked everything. This is going to be our center page, and I did not ink this. I didn't want to divide it in half with the ink. It seemed like the wrong thing to do. So then this is going to be the back of that page. So that's writing. Let's get our pages that have writing on the back or blank on the back. Okay. And this is our double. Okay. So we're good. We should be able to do every other one. We're still going to have pictures to pictures. And I have taken out the page, that I'm going to use as the cover, which was the St. Nicholas page. Okay, so I took that page out of here, because it would have made an odd number. Well, I guess I could have put a backing paper on it. But I thought we have enough images. We didn't really need it. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this one because I don't want two of the clocks in a row. Then we're going to have to make sure everybody's right side up. Okay, and then I thought this one, yeah, this one has writing on the back. And this one doesn't. This one does. This one doesn't. This is our double, and this is the writing. So let's figure out where we want to put those two. Okay, let's make sure everybody's right side up. Okay, and we also want to make sure what we want our signature outside to look like, which I think this would be fine. I like the red for Christmas. I think a lot of people are going to use this one. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one inside the book because it's writing on the back. So I think I might put it here. Because then we've got that. Writing. And then we've got these two together. So we'll put this one in here. Well, I think that'll work out fine. We're going to have one big fat signature. Okay, let's leave it like that. My nose is still running from having that food down my throat. So now, got a writing page, and I don't want to leave them plain. So let's, and I think actually, well, I just can't make it too thick, can I? I mean, this is already about as thick as we can go. Because if we did two small signatures, I'd end up having to print out more writing pages, and we can't really do that. Put some of these gears here, maybe. Gonna have to put some, we're gonna put some real gears in. I have some tiny ones. Put that there. Along with this. I'm going to try to ink these a little bit heavy so they're more green than they are tan all the way around. Okay, well, I'm going to ink them so they are green instead of tan. I think that'll make it fit in better than it being that light that sticks out. Okay, this. And remember, we're using Rustic Wilderness. It's a nice Christmas green. And then I think if we glued them all together before we put them down, I might be able to, I don't know what it is that I keep getting that's dark under my fingernails. It just keeps coming back. I'm wondering if we did it like this and then put this on top, then I could put the piece of whatchamacallit behind the word. Yeah, let's do that. Chipboard is the word I was looking for. Alright, where do I want this? Sorry about the sniffling. In fact, okay, I put you on pause and went and blew my nose. Yeah, and I don't think this is going to take us 6 videos. I'm thinking maybe make a flip out, even though I don't particularly like seeing the flat part, you know, where you glue it on. That doesn't mean that I can't do it. This is a cereal box, in case you can't tell. You just make it the same, a little bit smaller than the paper. And that raises it up just a little bit and gives it a little bit of depth and definition. And then you glue it down where you want it. Okay. And then we can still write up here. Now, I had an idea. But I don't really remember what it was other than a belly band. Oh, I saw on YouTube, I figured out what it is. It's hair color. I didn't rinse all the hair color out of my hair. And so if I touch my hair or scratch my head, I'm getting hair color under my nails. Never had that happen before in my entire life. So let's do, you know what? I've got these red envelopes. That would be fun. Let's do that instead. Let's do a red envelope. Yeah, we can't use that. It's too big. We'll use this as a little flip down on the front of the envelope. Okay. It's got to go on the right side. Oh, I can't do that. I can't write on it. And I'm not going to ink it. Well, I'm going to trim part of this off. And I'm also going to trim these little pieces off right here. And that'll make it easier for us to put our card in and out. It's hard on the one side to get it cut, depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed. I'm going to wait till we put the paper in. I cut it a little bit right there, not very much. So let's cut this off and make the flap shorter. You know, I actually think I want to do this on a picture page. if there's one that has enough room on the edge. I could put it on that one. Okay. Oh, I could definitely put it on this one. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, now on the back, we need to put something. Let's see what I have. Okay, I've got some tags. And we can make a pocket or something. These are tickets, but the scan and cut didn't cut them out right, so I cut them square. You know, I cut the little curvy part off, and then I left this one as a ticket. Okay. This is already inked. I just have to ink this part right here. How am I going to do that? That won't work. Gosh darn it. Okay. We'll add this to this, like so. We have enough ephemera that we can use a magnet and a piece of ephemera to cover it up, to hold it shut. Well, it doesn't matter, that little top part's going to get covered anyway. Okay. Like that. This is going to be like this. So, and I need to put the magnet on the back of this. I'm going to do this one first. We want a smaller piece of tape. Just enough to hold it down. Okay. Then we want to glue this to this. forgot about these red envelopes. Wish I had a couple of green ones. I glued it on the wrong end, but that's all right. We can make it a flip down. Okay, so that means we want to put it here. We can put it in the center. No, I don't think we can. Let's put it here. And then we'll put something down here. And then we will, we'll cover the back, and then we'll make a pocket. So we will cover the back. Let's cover it with this one. Right, that can't be right. Trim it down right below the presents. We might be able to get away with a hidden pocket or a optical illusion pocket, not completely hidden, but Yeah, I about choked to death eating my breakfast this morning. That was not fun. The dog was looking at me. Okay. Okay, and we're just going to ink the sides and the bottom. An alarm that I don't even need anymore. Sorry about that. I have to wait a second for the button to show up. That's why I had to let the alarm go for just a minute. Okay. And I'll put the tags in there and I'll ink the tags off camera, don't worry. Yeah, see, it's just going to be because there's going to be two wreaths right next to each other. Okay, then we'll put the two tags in here. Yep, that'll be fine. Put something down there. Where do I want to put it? Because I don't want to make it look like I'm just cutting his head off. So let's put it here. You know what I didn't do? We're going to have to put a Velcro dot, a little happy white Christmas one. think you need both halves. And then we'll just have to make sure I may only be able to put one tag in here because you can't cover up the fuzzy part. Okay? All right, so let's put, need to put something on the pocket. I think that blends in too much. Stick that there. And we need something up here. I've got more of these that I can cut out. Okay. And I'll put those up there. And we're gonna put there. Scan and cut. Didn't cut these apart. I think they were supposed to be cut apart. So I'm wondering if we could put at least 2 of these here. Like this. Okay, and that's what I'll do there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try to keep these videos to like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And so we got the 2 pages. I'm just going to do the ephemera on this one, and then we're good to go. Okay? All right, I will see you in the next video, and that will be video 3. And thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And Merry Christmas in July. And don't forget to watch everyone else's videos. There's going to be 2 a day, every day, except on Saturday and Sundays. There's only going to be 1 a day. And then make sure to swing by Crafty Dragon Creation and Creative Paper Artisan websites, Etsy shops, and take a look around, and you can get these Christmas kits too. Okay? All right. I'll see you in the next video.